Good evening, warriors. I'm going to be doing a video on selling your house. This is one of the worst nightmares I have ever encountered in my life. What a friggin' mess and a farce. Meaning, there's so many fees when you sell your house. As far as closing costs, you have I'm just being arbitrary, but basically true. So you have like a field tax. What is that? Well, that tax goes to the recorders at the librarian's office. They get a fee for, it's all these obscure, weird fees for nothing. When you sell your house, everybody's got their hand out. The closing costs are ridiculous. All these different fees for selling your house. And the government has their hand out. Where was the government when I bought my house? I'm not a veteran. I'm an American citizen. I was raised and born in this fucking country, but yet I get no assistance there. But when you sell your house, you got to put out so much money. It's ridiculous. I'm having my Cosmo tonight, guys. I'm back on the sauce again. I did 4.5 months. I did 4.5 months. Because I said, I can't get out of this house unless I'm sober. And my brain fog is so bad, that doesn't matter if I'm drunk or not, because it still persists. The video is going to be about real estate. I was going to go into healthcare because I'm a little organic tonight, but we won't do that. I'm just going to have a sip, and we'll get right into selling a house. Okay, so I decided I'm going to put my house up for sale. I'm going to go to ground zero. I'm going to put my house up for sale. So I called somebody here. You know what? I can't do it like this because we're going to be here all night. If I start from ground zero, let's not go. Okay, let's go to the nitty gritty. Okay. I fixed up my house as best I could. Fresh paint. All the baseboards are new. The appliances are 3 years old, which is pretty good. I have a $3,000 washer and dryer set with the round circles. I got to have the ones with the round circles. They suck. You got to maintain them. Oh, you got to put a cleaning tablet in every now and then. What? I got to clean the washing machine? And that's what it is. And then the dryer, they have this extra filter that you got, but it's got Wi-Fi. Do I need friggin' Wi-Fi while I wash my fucking clothes? This is what is going on? But yeah, anyway, so the buyer gets that, plus I'm throwing in a refrigerator that's about 3 years old, a microwave. They always get a dishwasher and oven, which they're getting. I have security cameras they're getting, a water osmosis system, a water softener. So they're getting a lot of extra perks in the house, all right? House is freshly painted, and my house I think it's a beautiful house. It's architecturally, I have to tell you that it's one of the nicest designed houses I've seen because of the way the bedroom entrances you. It brings you in and then you're in the bedroom. But they have a little hallway to the bedroom in the bedroom. Well, you've seen my house. So my house is beautiful. Anyway, I put the house up for sale. I called a company. Okay, now we're going to go into the logistics of selling a house. So I called my original real estate agent I got rid of. And the reason I did is because I texted him, and I texted him on a Thursday night. He didn't text me back until Saturday night. So I texted him on Thursday night at 6. Okay, I don't expect a text back if you were eating or whatever, but actually realtors really do that. Okay, fine. So all day Friday, nothing. All day Friday night, nothing. Saturday, all day, nothing. Not until Saturday night. So I'm thinking to myself, if that would be a buyer and he doesn't answer his text. So no contract was signed. He went because you know what? If you don't answer my text, to me that's not a timely manner if you're a realtor. Because if somebody's willing to look at the house and want to see, and you don't text me back, then you're going to do the same thing. Anyway, he went. So months passed because I didn't have a clue. I was going to put my house up at the wrong time when I didn't have everything done aesthetically wise. And anyway, trying to move fast forward, but I'm a little drunk. I'll do the best I can, but you'll get it. So finally, I'm ready. All the painting has been done. All the baseboards have been improved. I mean, the house looks like $1 million. Accent wall, and I got a gorgeous house anyway. So I put it up for sale on the 11th, the date of my mother's death. The reason I say that, I'm going to say, what does that mean? It means that that's a sign, because it sold 3 days later. My house is sold. Now, what I went through to sell, I went through several different realtors and applications. I went to buy owner. Now, there's two of them. There's BY owner and there's BUY owner, okay? So I said to her, you know what? I'm going to sell it myself. You can do it. The title company walks you through all the ramifications, all your facts and figures. The title company will help you. Yes, you can sell it yourself. Okay, fine. I call a title company I like. I'm all good. I'm ready to sign the documents where buy owner asks for $1,000 at the end of your sale. They will put you into the MLS and they ask for $1,000. Okay, so I'm all ready to sign the documents, and I said to the receptionist, I said, for some reason I can't DocuSign, and I've done DocuSign a lot of times. She goes, oh, let me check it. So she checks, she goes, yeah, I see. Okay, let me take it over to tech. Long story short, they never got back to me to sign these documents. Never, ever got back to me. And I already gave them money for $99 to just hook up with them and get into the MLS. And then and then they double charged me. They double charged me another $99. She goes, we don't see the payment. She goes, look, pay again, and if it doesn't work, you know we're gonna reimburse you. Well, I know it said when I paid, payment accepted. That was just to get to the MLS. Well, anyway, long story short, they charged me $99 twice, and I put it up with my credit card company, and I never got the documents to sign. They never corrected that technology. I'm trying to fix my phone. And anyway, I never signed them. Okay. So as far as buy owner, BY, and then BUY, stay away from both of them. Do not go near these people. They suck. All right. The second place I went, Open Door. That's a joke in itself. So Open Door comes in. What they do, they send some broad in, and she inspects the property. How many bedrooms, a bathroom, and then she walks out. I said, you're not going to give me numbers? And she goes, no, you'll be contacted. Okay, fine, I was contacted. So what they do is they have a service fee of 5% of the home sale price, which is, let's say, for argument's sake, you sell your house for $400,000, okay? And you're doing, let's say, so you're looking at a lot of money. Right now, I'm too drunk to figure this out. It's a very simple thing, actually. 5% of $400,000. Like I said, I've been drinking, and I have been also tooting, which I can do. It's legal in Nevada. And I'm not in the medical field anymore. I'm retired, so I can't, it doesn't matter. So I don't know, but I'm saying it's like, I think it's about 20, because, okay, so, yes, 2.5%, because I'll go over that. 2.5% was 10. So it's about 20 grand, 5%. And then the closing costs you pay. The only thing they do is you can walk out of your house without repairing anything. One of these things. So it's like cash for, house for sale, cash only. But then there's a condition adjustment, 1 to 3%, 7 to 10%. You know what? Stay away from Open Door. There's also open tab. You have to look at what they, because right off the bat, to charge me 5% of the sale price of my home? What the fuck did you do? You came in here, no, I don't have to do repairs, but you're already charging me 5%. And I have to pay the closing costs, which are about 10 grand. 8 to 10 grand, say. Are you kidding me? You're better off. Now, some strange reason I'm sitting in a dilemma. What the fuck do I do now? Okay, so there's another organization, and there's quite a few of them. They buy your house for cash. You don't have to do anything. You can walk out of the house can be dilapidated as a motherfucker. As long as the structure's still okay, they'll pay you for your house. Okay? That's another option. Now, what's good about them is they pay all the closing costs. You don't pay them. So let's say your house is valued, for argument's sake, at $500,000. They'll come in. Now you can sell it $500,000. Let's say you're going to put it up for $500,000. Instead of doing that, these people will come along and they will give you about $440 for your house. Maybe $440, maybe $460, maybe depending, $420, around there. When you could have sold it for $5. So the good thing about them is they pay the closing costs. You don't have to do a damn thing to the house. If the house is really bad, get the fuck out and let them just take over the house. That is not a bad way to go. I looked at that, but I'm getting about $50,000 more doing it with a realtor because my house is really nice. It's not, as is, take it and leave it. It's a finished house. So it all depends how bad your house is. I do have, however, somebody that can help you if you're seriously thinking of selling your house. They would charge you a fee of organizing you, painting, do whatever you need in the house, and then you can sell your house for more money. They do get a fee. I know people like this. I actually used one. And I know this guy, he's very reputable, and it's another option you might have. So it's another option. Now, what happened was one day I'm sitting on, what the hell do I do? I called a company called Clever, Clever. What they do is they match sellers with buyers. High quality real estate agents, and the real estate agents only get 1.5% instead of the usual 2.5, because I don't think any one of them are getting 6 anymore. Some of them are, but anyway, it's about half the rate you would pay. So I just called on a whim, and I got 3 realtors, and I looked up their record, and the one that I chose had closed 45 houses in 1 year, which is a record amount of houses. So I chose him. He came. I didn't sign the contract right then. I made some modifications at his suggestion, and then he came back and we signed the contract. By the grace of God, my house was sold in 3 days. I put it up, yeah, it was sold in 3 days. Record amount of time for this market. The market is not good anymore, guys. Anybody that wants to sell their house, wherever you are, do it now. And I don't mean 3 weeks from now, as soon as possible, because the market is shifting. Everything is going to shift. So, by the grace of God, I was lucky enough to sell at the right time and get a good price. And that's all I can tell you. If you need advice, put it in the comments below. I'll help you as much as I've learned, and I've learned all this. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you from appraisers to inspectors to everything what you can expect when selling a house and the things that you should do. Because I learned all this. This is all new to me, but I have a wealth of knowledge that I learned. I know now what it is to sell a house. Okay, guys, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my cocktail, well deserved, and another weird day, which I'm not gonna go into right now. Later on, I will. I can't do it now. And I'm trucking, like, I'll be out of here soon. So I'm trying to get everything eaten. I'm trying to give away whatever I can give away, sell what I can sell, all that good stuff. And I will be trucking out and going to the other side of the world very soon. Warriors, God bless each and every one of you. And the ones that have been sticking with me, Susie, Spiral Black, Michael, you guys, you three, stand out the most. Now, if somebody's been sticking with me and I don't realize it, please comment below and say, hey, can you show me some love? Because I don't, these guys have been with me since day one, and they're still with me. And I so appreciate the support you don't even know. Because most people don't even like me. It's a Holy Ghost thing where sometimes you're isolated from the world or people because of a reason. And I believe it's kind of an intervention kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, God bless all you guys out there. Love each other. Be kind. Think before you speak. And don't end anything in conflict. Have a blessed day. Jesus Christ. Good night.